Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June 13th. And right next to me, we have Ian Russell, making his MMA professional debut. Good to have you on board, Ian, and very excited to having a new blood into the pro scene. And never have you fought on my show before, so I'm very excited to have you on the card, and can't wait to see how you're gonna do and what you're gonna do.
Yes, sir.
So now let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where are you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Rainier, Washington, which is Washington State. It's a little tiny town, not too many people, but it was amazing growing up there. Really tight with all my friends growing up and family, and decided I wanted to start fighting. So I came out to California. It's kind of the hub, you know what I mean? And so here I am. Yeah.
So now, where did you start the beginning journey of your MMA in California?
In California, I started in Fresno, California, at a gym called the Dungeon MMA. It's ran by an amazing man. His name is Art Peraza. Really grateful for being there. And then after a couple months of training there, I moved on. And so now I've been at AKA for about 1.5 years now. And it's been really great. I have no complaints about it. It's amazing, honestly, like really amazing.
Now, where do you live?
Right now I live outside of Santa Cruz in a town called Felton. It's the trees, kind of wooded area. It reminds me of home a little bit. That's why I like the woods, you know what I mean?
Nice.
So yeah, it's great over there. It's cool.
So do you have a full-time job?
So right now I'm kind of just working part-time. Like my nickname is the Carpenter because I was doing a lot of carpentry work, kind of with my father growing up, and then off and on part-time for when I was like still coming up, and now I'm just trying to do stuff on the weekends, handyman work, stuff like that here and there. But yeah, it keeps me afloat. It's nice. I got an amazing girlfriend now, so helps and supports me, so that's amazing as well. So,
now you want to chase your dream?
Yes, sir. I want to take it to the top as far as I can go. Yes,
that's
sir.
pretty awesome. You know. Now, how old are you, Ian?
I am 25 years old.
25 years young. That's 25 years of young age. You know, so you want to make this out of your career, huh?
100%. That's the goal. 100%.
Now, you are fighting a veteran.
Yeah.
You're fighting a guy, Bueno Castillo. I know Bueno probably like, 10 years or something. I see him fight for a long time, you know, from Santa Barbara. I run into him time to time, different events. Mm-hmm. Always want to get him on my show, but finally it happened this time.
Yes, sir.
I know he's a little older, got a lot of wisdom, got a lot of experience. You know, the guy have like more than 10 plus pro fights already. What do you think of him?
I think he's a great fighter. You can't downplay anybody in this game because all it takes is one punch. Like that's literally all it takes, and the whole your game plan goes out the window. Everything's especially at higher weight classes where weight's involved and the power dynamic is different, that kind of stuff. You can't take too many punches, you know. So there's never underestimating the opponent whatsoever. I'm grateful to be able to fight this guy because of his experience. I feel like getting in there, getting a big win, doing what I can do, and proving to myself that I can do this at this level right now will just give me confidence rolling on into the next, building my career. But by no means am I underestimating the guy. He's fought Bellator, he's fought A1, he's fought in Amazing Dragon House, you know, all those good shows. So I'm not taking this lightly. I'm gonna train as hard as possible and just go out there and do my thing. But he's an amazing fighter, and I'm excited for this competition.
Now, when you see yourself, you know, what do you consider yourself, more like a grappler or a striker or a wrestler?
I'd say right now I'm definitely more striker based. It takes a long time, you know, guys in the sport, they've been doing grappling since they started, like from middle school, elementary school, or they'll be a jiu-jitsu phenom or something like that. You know, I got into the game kind of late, and so I'm kind of catching up on a lot of things where other people strived and made it their life to do before they got into MMA. So right now, I'd say I'm more of a striker than anything, but hopefully in the future that changes. Continuing practicing, continuing training, and just getting better and better and better and better.
Now, any wrestling background, college, Division I?
No. I wrestled 1 year in high school fully. That was it. It was good, but I was mainly focused on football growing up in high school and stuff like that, and so it was cool. I learned to sprawl and double leg. You know, that's about it. You know what I mean? But that was kind of the extent of my wrestling understanding before starting to train for MMA again. But yeah, it's good.
Now, who is your favorite UFC fighter?
my favorite UFC fighter of all time has to be Cain Velasquez. It has to be Cain Velasquez. I mean, the guy's just a marauder. He's a phenom. Like, he was a smaller guy fighting a heavyweight, making dudes look silly, knocking people out, taking them down, slamming them. And he's just a great guy. Being around him, he's probably one of the nicest, most sincere people I've ever met in my entire life. And he's someone, to be honest, that you can look up to. And I look up to Cain, and he's by far my favorite fighter of all time, for sure. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Now, current modern day.
Day. Okay, let's see.
Guys that in UFC right now.
In UFC right now. Ooh, I love Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is really nice. I like that guy. Just his whole story, just his come up from, he had some losses, his comeback story, his championship reign, his super tough fights that he's had. Yeah, like he's about to fight Topuria here coming up. He's taking that challenge coming up. I know I'm biting my nails for it, but you know what? I believe in Charles, man. I believe in Charles.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's risky, but I mean, when you're at the top of the echelon of the UFC like that, every fight is crazy. Every fight is the most hardest fight you're gonna have, especially at the top 5 range. And Ilya is just a phenom. That guy is something else.
That matchup is Ilya's the underdog or Charles the underdog?
I would assume, I don't know for sure, but I would assume that Charles would be the underdog in the aspects of.
No shit.
Yeah, just because Ilya is just power, and Charles takes shots. If you look at most of the fights he's won, he gets dropped early and then comes back and gets it done, right? But Ilya is just a different story. But there's that 10-pound difference from 45 to 55. So if his power can translate, we'll see. But I don't know.
Well, Ilya having a hard time to make 145.
I know.
I don't think he can.
That guy's.
He can't mess with the 145 anymore. And then the one fight he has, the beginning of his career in UFC, when he fought a 55-pound, that's when Ilya got dropped. Have you seen that fight?
Was it when he got kicked?
I forgot. A kick or punching like.
I know he got hit with like a sneaky counter switch kick.
A 55-pound fighter. I saw that on a highlight somewhere in TikTok, and the guy just boom, boom, 1-2, and it just dropped him. Like the width and then the length.
This is different.
So I mean, Oliveira is pretty big for.
I know. I'm hoping it plays a role in his success.
I think he might. I think he might. But that's one fight. It can go either way in a split second.
I agree, 100%.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of exciting to watch it. You know, can't wait to watch that fight. And my UFC fighter, all-time favorite right now, it's Hamza.
Hamza's a beast.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
He's so fucking excited and it's so explosive. And the funny thing about him, like he fight for 1 round or 5 round, he doesn't pace out.
No.
He's 100 miles per hour as soon as the fight starts. So you know he might gassed out, but you gotta match his pace.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Now you are fighting at 205 pounds on this upcoming fight, light heavyweight.
Yes, sir.
Do you see yourself in the future stay at the 205, or you see yourself?
To be honest, it's up to my coaches. You know what I mean? I'll do. They've been doing this game for so long. They've seen people rise, they've seen people fall, they've seen the ins and outs, everything, right? So what they tell me to do is what I'm gonna do, right? So if it's time for me to go down to 85, maybe I need to get on a diet plan and be very strict in my outside life diet. That's gonna help me just lower my overall weight so the cut's not so bad. I'll go down to 85. If I'm successful at 205, I'm gonna put on some muscle and I'm doing what I need to do to win fights, I'll probably stay at 205. But it's ultimately up to them. And I trust them with everything, so whatever they want me to do, that's what I'm gonna do.
What do you walk around weight?
I walk around weight like 215, 220 on like, I don't want to say a bad walk around, but when I'm eating what I want and still working out, I'm around 215, 220. But when I'm good and I'm eating what I need to be eating and then still working out, like 210, 215.
You train with Theo Hayes, right?
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
So is he bigger than you? Walk around?
Theo? No. Theo.
You're a little bit bigger.
I'm a little bit bigger than
I know Theo's a perfect for 185.
Yeah, that dude is an animal, beast animal.
He's a grappling, super crazy grappler.
Super grateful to be able to work with Theo. In and out every day. We're pretty much like we work together for the most part. We spar together. That guy has taught me so much stuff. I don't think I would be where I'm at right now without him. Honestly, he's taught me so much.
Is that your main training partner?
Yeah.
I know. Does he have a fight lined up?
I think he has something in the works, but I'm not sure exactly what's going on. But stay tuned. Duhai's got something for you.
That kid's good, man.
Yeah, he is.
And you know he's half Asian. You know?
Yes, sir.
I always fucking laugh about every time I see him. Like, you're half Asian, dude.
Yeah, it was funny. I didn't even notice. And then one day he like started talking to me in Mandarin, and I'm like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, bro. I was like, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, he's the next big thing in AKA, the next big thing in the Bay Area.
100%.
It'll be awesome, kind of awesome to have him fight on my show and be part of his UFC journey. So that's gonna be great.
Yeah, he was
Now, if people want to get a hold of you to come watching your pro debut, how can people contact you?
So you can hit me up on Instagram at IanRussell_MMA, and or you can just reach out to AKA as well. There'll be physical tickets at the gym, and then there'll probably be a link or something like that I'm gonna post onto my my account as well. But yeah, come out, support fireworks. I promise it's gonna be fireworks. Not just my fight, the entire card is gonna be amazing from top to bottom. I know Dragon House is just like the place to be, especially in the Bay Area. So come out, get your tickets, watch some good fights, drink some beer, have a great time.
Yeah, we have about 22 to 24 fights on this upcoming card. So don't miss it out. It's about 18 amateur, 6 professionals. So the amateur start kicks off at 4 p.m. Pro card kicks off at 7. Once we end, we usually have a pro slim amateur, probably like 3 more pro slim amateur after the pro cards end. So don't miss it out. Pro card kicks off at 7 p.m. I believe you'll be the second fight of the pro card.
Sounds good.
So roughly around 7:30ish, you know. So it's gonna be exciting. So making sure you guys stay tuned. DM Ian directly, get a ticket from him so you can get a little credit for it. I hope all the fans come out support. It's gonna be another big stack card fireworks. Now, any special loved one, training partner, supporters that you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I got a bunch, honestly. Just Coach Ron, Coach Jeremy, obviously Theo, and then my amazing girlfriend. Love them all, man. Wouldn't be here without any of those guys and my amazing girl. But thank you so much for everybody. Come out and support.
And now, how about your family?
My family, yeah, love them. They're amazing. I got two little sisters. I got a little brother, and then my mom and dad. They all live up in Washington State. But yeah, they'll be watching. They'll be watching.
Yes, live stream.
Right? Yeah,
yes.
they'll be watching.
The pay-per-view link is on my website, dragonhousemma.com. So if you can't make it to the event, all your family members, making sure you guys stay tuned. Order your live stream pay-per-view at dragonhousemma.com. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. We just hit over 5,000 subscribers. We are shooting for 6,000 subscribers right now. So please support. Click on the subscribe button. Welcome to comment on my interview videos, 5 videos, weigh-in moments, all that good stuff. So our last event of the year, November 8th, will be the closeout for the 2025. So any fighter managers, coaches, want to get on that event, making sure you guys stay tuned. DM me on Instagram. And now, if your opponent, Bueno Castillo, watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Get ready, man. Let's go.
Get ready for fireworks.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome. Now, any last word you want to say to your sister, your friends, and parents, or anybody?
Love you guys. I'm just ready. Let's go. I'm just so ready, man. I'm just so ready. Love everybody.
August 16th, we're about 2 months out. Making sure you stay tuned. A lot of fight. I'm going to announce it, and all the matchup will be on my website. Probably updating the website in about another week, and all the picture will be up. So check it out. All the matchups, guys. About 22 to 24 fights on this upcoming card. Don't miss it out. All right. And I'm Zhong Lo signing out. Thank you, Ian Russell, making his pro debut on August 16th.
Yes, sir.
Signing out. Oos.